Okay. All right. Okay, we back in the mix. Live and direct. Welcome to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. Using. See, I was doing some scratching. Using yours truly. Chicka. Anyway, you and yours truly, this is your boy, B-Sales. And you know the residents over here. Hoop guys. The brothers I've known forever, maybe a little bit too long. No, I'm just joking. These my cats right here. So, hey, without further ado, let's go ahead and give it up for C Nice and DP. What's up, everybody? What up,
everybody?
What's happening?
Well, a lot going on. You know, before we came on, you know, we seeing Dave with a cigar in his mouth, and what's the reason why? Hey, what's the reason why?
My team was the only one. My team, the only one that made it to the playoffs.
Hold on, we you know what we I didn't like that intro. I did not like that intro as far as the first topic. He gonna throw up a cigar. People talk about Chicago Bulls. Did they get swept? Did they win a game?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. They got swept.
They got the backdoor sweep.
Backdoor sweep.
Yeah, but hey,
they don't. Okay, you know.
No,
what?
we ain't letting Dave talk right now. No, because he came on here. I can't even remember last time I seen this brother smoke, and he come out with a cigar, man. You know, it's okay.
Because they played some extra games. They ain't win the extra games. They just played some extra games.
Yeah.
What was Nick fan doing? Enjoying watching us play.
Hey,
yeah.
We wasn't wasting the viewers' time like the people in Chicago.
Oh, damn. Technically.
Was the MSG occupied during this past month? No. No.
Billy Donovan going over his grave, seeing you with that cigar right now.
I know, man. I know.
Don't even say his name. That's a curse word.
Hey, at least we got in the play-in. Technically, for us, for my Cavaliers, that counts as a playoff run. That counts. Even though
that does not
even
count.
Though we had that counts, man. That counts.
They don't count those stats as playoff stats.
Dukes.
They don't count the stats as playoff stats. Don't get mad at me. That's the NBA.
It's a game past. It's a game past the regular season.
It don't count as a playoff stats though. So
hey man. Didn't nobody tell you to get deep
into
it.
Well, put it this way. Put it this way. See, y'all fishing boat ran out of gas before ours.
Hey, I'd rather be, somebody that they could depend on instead of a pretender. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you want to ride with the pretenders, go ahead, man.
Hey, let's talk about some of the. Let's talk about some of the disappointing teams.
Bulls is the first one, ain't it?
Let's talk about some of the.
Yeah, pretender. He said pretender.
Okay. See, we know. Unfortunately, I still don't get it. You from Brooklyn, but you're a Knicks fan. That's some New York shit.
That's
I don't
right.
even know.
And you saw what happened to them scrubs, and I was telling you all year that they not going to do nothing. Hey, at least the Bulls got one win. I got to give you credit because the Bulls got one win. His other jersey, he got swept. The backside, the two-tone jersey that he got.
They play.
You went out of nine, people.
What do the Knicks have to be even relevant, let alone get into the playoffs? What do you guys need to focus on?
Play the young guys.
But Tibbs was your dude.
Play the young guys.
Hey, Dave, you remember when he was talking about Tibbs? He was loving Tibbs.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be the coach. What I'm saying is play the young guys.
That's contradiction.
With Tibbs, he's not going to.
No, it's not.
He's going to play the young guys.
You just said you like Tibbs, but he's not playing the young guys. So you're questioning his coaching. You're questioning his coaching.
Listen. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you a good example right here. You see Golden State? You see Golden State right now? You see how old boy balling?
Who was old boy?
Yeah.
Old boy who?
Cat from Michigan.
Who?
Cat from Michigan.
Jordan.
How he let that cat keep playing when he out there balling pool. That's what Ted's supposed to do. When Obi Toppin and my man is balling, leave them out there. Don't come in with the veterans thinking like you got to put them back in. Leave them out there. Leave them out there. That's all you got to do. Leave them out there. Pretty simple.
Okay. So what? Okay, what areas you guys need to work on as far as players?
Get rid of them old veterans. That's the area. Get rid of them. They don't. The time is gone. It's past. Basketball is a young man's game. Taj Gibson shouldn't be playing 25 minutes. And I love Taj. I love him. But 25 minutes where we got Toppin and them guys, get him them minutes. Just give it to him. We didn't make the playoffs, like you said, right, DP? We ain't make it. So you might as well give those minutes to the future, not to the guys that's past tense. Once he do that, we all right.
But this is right up your alley because you didn't want to be in the playoffs last time I remember because you wanted to go for picks, right? I mean,
and let Atlanta, bust their head wide open.
Well, look at here, come and talk about the Bucks without Middleton. About somebody got their head busted open. But let's be clear something about Atlanta too, because that same defense that we was playing, Trae Young was getting 35 free throws, but he ain't getting no 35 free throws with the same defense that was played this year.
No, different team.
Scott Foster must have been out there.
Damn.
Just saying.
Where did that name come from?
Ask CP3.
How far back in the archives you had to bring up that guy? Damn. So okay. I'm not even going to ask the question again. So basically, you like your roster?
Yeah, I like the roster. You know what I mean?
Good question, Bob. Good question.
You lost.
Great question.
We lost 10 games by 3 points or less.
What does that mean?
We played them young guys. They were so freaking tired because he done ran them old veterans into the ground. They get the wins. It's simple. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like they was getting blown out. They'd had the lead. Cass would come up and snatch the lead from behind because they was tired, running in quicksand.
Okay.
Too many minutes.
Great. There was a great question. I think I have one more question, and we probably can move on to the next segment. So
we need to talk about the Bulls after this.
So you said Tibbs ran the old guys in the ground. Now y'all was in the playoff race after the break, after the All-Star break. Y'all was in the playoff hunt. So what other old guy played outside of Taj?
We were not in the playoff.
That the young guys should have got the minutes.
We were not in the playoff
outside of Taj Gibson. Yes, you were. You still
outside of Taj Gibson. Julius Randle, statistically, and I'll send it to you, he had the worst shooting year ever for a power forward. Statistically, shooting percentage. He played way too much.
So
way too many minutes. Way too many minutes.
Julius is an old guy now?
Yes, if you play 45 minutes a game.
No, we're talking age.
Way too much.
We're talking age.
Way
you said the old guys.
Way too much.
Julius not even 30, right?
Way too much.
No.
So listen, if you follow AAU basketball and how much ask your old fellow Chicago brethren, Anthony Davis, another old guy. Legs is old. He's an old guy.
Well, what is LeBron's legs then? I don't even know why I brought that name up, Jesus.
Old as dirt. But the thing is, he take care of his body. He eat right. He gets some sleep, it seems. It seems like these other cats don't do that. He spent $1 million on the food.
I'm confused, Bob.
Working out.
I don't know, man.
That's all I'm saying. He's spends some time, so you can't throw him out. What happened to KD then? KD young or you old?
Hey man, you don't want no free
KD
agents. You don't want bring no veterans in. You don't.
No more veterans. We don't need them.
What?
Don't need them.
Okay.
Don't need them.
Okay.
Basketball's a young man game. Okay. Look at the league. Look who's left. Look who's left.
So,
okay, Dave.
So by your standards, if a lot of minutes being played, Golden State Warriors with all the playoffs that they played over these past 8 years, they old too.
They are old, and that's why they about to get their ass drugged next round.
Damn.
Yeah, you heard it here first on the B-Side podcast.
Damn.
Yeah, they about to get drugged. Watch.
Watch this, Bob. Watch this, Bob.
Watch.
By who? By who?
Who do you think?
By Memphis?
Yes. Yes.
Is Memphis gonna win tonight?
What you think? Unless Scott Foster out there, you know me, Tim Donaghy.
Another
it's
Foster reference. Another.
Y'all act like you act like I'm pulling this out the air. This is all documented stuff.
What did Scott do to you, man?
Yeah,
Scott didn't do nothing to me. I just know Scott is on the payroll for making game sevens and making other games go longer, a series longer than they supposed to. That's what Scott Foster is part of. Tim Donaghy going to be on CBS next week to confirm all that again. You know what I mean? That's happening next week to get that all confirmed.
Oh wow! I'm surprised he's not on Twitter. I gotta check his Twitter account.
He ain't gonna be lasting too long. Soccer Mob ain't looking for him.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So, hey, on this segment, we just going with our teams. C already said, hey, everything's good. Tibbs running them to the ground. So we just witnessed the Bulls had a great. I think they had a great season this year. I think, if you ask me, I mean, I didn't think. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, but I didn't think them to do as well as they did through the season. And obviously, it showed their youth as far as in the playoffs. You know, a lot of cats got to work on their game. But what do you guys? I should say, Dave. What do you feel the Bulls should be able to do as far as this upcoming season? What they need to do?
Get a strategic coach. You can't play one way all season and expect to have different results in the playoffs.
I'm glad we got the listeners on the B-Side podcast.
Man, I said this all year. I said this the very first game of the year. The very first game. We can go back. We can go back in the archives, as C. Nice would say. We can go digging in the crates. We can go digging in the crates, and we can figure out that Billy Donovan is probably our Achilles heel. You can't play that isolation basketball all year and expect to win. We lost against Portland. Portland twice. This was all about seeding for us. And Milwaukee knew it. They like, oh, man, we're not even going to play that last game. We're going to let everybody rest because we're going to play the Bulls in the first round. And they
didn't have to drive far.
Supposed to. And we did. Say what?
They didn't have to drive far.
That's right. I mean, they
got a lot of sleep.
Oh man, I mean,
no, you're doing too much. Ain't nobody going to Milwaukee like that, man. You say, come on, man.
They didn't have to drive far. It was better than going to play in Miami, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Miami is one of those teams that a lot of cats just don't really know how to coach for. I mean, they got a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing, and they play a little D, but you don't know really what you're gonna get out of Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler. They so kind of, up and down that, it allows some coaches to kind of rethink their strategy for those who have a strategy.
Yeah. Butler, he's off. He's doing Michelob Ultra commercials and singing country music. Ooh, something's going on. I mean, I know that's his thing, but
he was with the Bulls. They turned him out.
I've never seen a brother embrace country music so much.
Hey, man, I told you. He was with the Bulls. Michael Jordan said they were doing cocaine for the games when you played in Chicago.
What?
Michael Jordan said that.
Who Butler was?
Man,
Quinn Daly. He talking about Quinn Daly and Orlando Woods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
He said, let people in the room. The whole team.
Oh man.
Michael Jordan, his words. MJ.
The GOAT.
MJ. And he said he was only sipping on orange juice.
So with Dave, and I doubt that. His eyes is always bloodshot red to be like he's just drinking orange juice. Hey Dave, so that's it. Billy just got to go.
Well, no,
Billy just has to go.
No, personnel changes need to be made too.
What personnel changes need to be made, GM?
White is a disappointment.
I was just about to say
Kobe
White ain't really panning out. You know what I mean? Now he is coming off an injury. Maybe he wasn't in shape, to get himself, in playing shape. So I give him somewhat of a pass. But you got these cats like Troy Jones and
who's that?
Yeah, exactly right. You know what I mean? Vukovic and Javonte Green start and had him guard Giannis. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I'm not a big fan of Vooch, man. Never have been. When he was with Orlando, not a fan, man. That pick and pop.
Hey man, he's in Chicago. Yeah. That last name. What's his bloodline? That last name. Whatever that Vitch is, they got him in Chicago.
Yeah. What you mean by that, bro? What you trying to say, bro?
I'm just saying sometimes you have to think some of these GMs are picking players for that region, right? I think so. Because think about it, right? Okay, think about it, right? Think about it. I mean, okay, this is hindsight, right? For instance, prime example, Atlanta. They could have got old boy from Dallas, Doncic. Not Doncic.
Doncic, Luka.
Doncic. They could have got Luka,
mm-hmm.
but they.
You talking about the draft?
Yeah, I'm just saying how sometimes they might be picking players like that for regional.
Come on, man. The basketball purists that we are, we know, like as a GM, you look to see who you size up against in your conference. First and foremost.
Yes.
That don't happen a lot, right? You know what I mean, these days, right? So if you like a middle team, kind of mediocre, or a cellar dweller like the Knicks, you know what I mean, type of squad, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
but we beat
what type of player? What type of players are you supposed to get? You're supposed to get players that can match up well with the teams that's at the top of the division, because those are the teams you want to beat. Yes. Those are the teams you have to compete against.
You have to get out of the conference. Yes.
You gotta get out of it. And for us, we need to find a way to match up against the top teams. And who not that? Vucevic don't match up very well with what's going on in the East Coast. You got Embiid, you got Giannis. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it's just ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You need somebody that can run the floor a little bit better and play some defense.
So who you gonna trade him
that fool? Maybe it ain't really about a trade. Maybe it's about keeping him, but having somebody else that can perhaps maybe be a bit of a brute force, not like no soft brute force like Tristan Thompson.
Hey man, come on, man. He's clear in Sacramento, man. Quit bringing up our past.
Man,
he's in Sacramento.
He on my squad right now. He on my squad.
Where he needs to be.
Hey, you right. Hey, yeah, I feel you.
Mr. Fugazi himself.
Hey, he wasn't Fugazi when he punched Draymond in the mouth.
Ooh, whoa. Brought it up.
You want Fugazi that time.
He brought it up.
Draymond one of them cats that, you know what I mean, his bark worse than his bite.
And that right there is why they lose in next round.
Oh man, you must. Who do you have it out for at Golden State? Somebody you must not like.
Nah, I just see the change into the guard. They can't hide. They got to play D next round. They got to play D. They ain't gonna be able to hide. Them young bucks is coming.
Man, these cats is clicking with experience.
That's fine.
And
they old ass legs gonna give out.
My cavies, we good. However,
they struggling against T-Wolves.
Yeah, they got you. You was right on one thing. Anthony Edwards is actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fool good. You know what I mean?
Dog.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they struggling because that fool good. You know what I mean? Shoot. And Pat Bev, you don't know when he gonna foul or when he gonna do something crazy. So he got everybody on the edge out there. You know what I mean? They don't know what Pat Bev about to do. So yeah, I get it why they struggling.
Hey man, we got to get rid of Sexton. Let's get the most value out of him.
Hey,
get the most value.
Go to the archives when I said that. Rewind tape. He got to go.
Yeah. Come on.
He got to go.
How you gonna blame somebody who ain't really play all season?
Because when he was playing,
we was almost there without him. We was almost there without him.
Listen, the ball was not moving when he was playing.
Nah, man.
Dude, he made J.R. Smith quit. He was like, man, get me out of here.
Did you see
Kevin Love threw the ball at somebody because of that cat?
You see the body language of Kevin Love changed.
Kevin Love was like, oh, cat. So he got to go. That dude got to go.
Yeah, man. We got to get the best out
Maybe the Lakers will pick him up.
Of the trade or something. Maybe we'll send him out to New York.
Oh, hey, man, don't wish that on. Send him right over to Lakerland. That's where he needs to go. Lakerland.
You know, hey, he's probably a good dude, man. But hey,
no, he's a good dude. He just don't know how to swing the ball.
He has to go. He's selfish with his game. He's selfish. He going for his. Hey, if you're gonna go for his, if you better go for yours, you better win. Plain and simple.
Play him as a 6-man. If you want to go for your go in and try to get some buckets.
You know, something got to give. Something got to give, man.
But that's it. What about y'all coach though? Last question. I mean, what about y'all coach over there? How y'all like the little Cleveland coach?
He's just going. I mean, he ain't gonna get us over the hump. You know what I mean? And I think we gave him an extension. You know, he got pedigree. You know, pops. You know, he's been in the league for a while. You know, so obviously it doesn't hurt with this. I even hate saying this word, but the diversity of hiring minority coaches.
Any trades need to happen on your squad?
Yeah, we need to get rid of them. My man, I liked him, but the potential has to go. I forgot my dude's name. I think he's the foreign guy. That's so wrong to say too. I can't think of his name. Number 16,
the 3-man
or 18, whatever he is. Yeah, he got to go. It's time for him.
He seems like he'd be like a player with the Spurs. Like he'd do good with them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jewish dude.
Yeah. He has to go. Yeah, he has to go. Yeah, he got to go because
he's not bad though. I mean, he got better. He's better than I thought he would be.
He had every opportunity to take over the position, and then we got what's his name, just cooling. What's that? Coolin', just cooling. Levert. I can't think of
hardest man in the league to guard.
Hey, so he wants to be there, his hometown. So he took over old boy's minutes, man. And then I don't know. We're gonna see, man. I think we could bring in some players, try to ship some off. We got our we solid with our front men. You know, backcourt is solid with a point guard, Garland. So, you know, we got 3 positions on lock. The rookie, the center, Allen, the rookie, and
Allen's
Garland. Yeah, we good. We good with 3. We just gotta get another playmaker and some shooting. Because I think we gotta spread the floor a little bit more. So I think that's it with my Cavs, and we'll be all right. I mean, I give him an A plus. I give him an A plus for the season. A plus.
That's a good rating. Because I mean,
no kickback. A plus.
Because that's pretty good, man. Because the expectation
ain't no A plus. I mean,
I give him a B. Obviously, I give him a B.
It'd be a B. It'd be a B. You know what I mean? A plus.
Come on, man. Give us a couple more points up, man.
They
88, 89.
A lot of good teams. They beat a lot of good teams. Didn't they go like on an 8-9 game winning streak? You know what I mean?
And then we went on like a 13 game losing streak. But that's the youth. That's the youth.
That's the young squad. Yeah, that's the young squad.
So young squad for B's team is okay, but I can't have no young squad.
Knicks, man. The Knicks. You guys are worse than Dallas Cowboys.
Blame y'all
Cowboys.
As the fans, y'all Knicks is a little bit worse than the Cowboys.
We got the most loyal fans in basketball.
Because they don't know no better.
Man, only thing that's saving
all I
y'all
want to say is, don't be thinking you're gonna come over here. You know what I mean? You better get on the train this season. We back. Once the little veterans out of there, we back. Why? We back.
Back where?
Exactly.
Where y'all been?
Basketball, 1971.
Exactly.
Back. You heard it here first.
Oh, when Phil Jackson was on the squad?
He didn't even play. You know what I mean? It's Clyde Frazier.
He was on the squad.
He was on the
squad.
He didn't even play.
He was on the squad.
Hey, a lot of people was on the squad. Who was on? Randy Brown was on your squad. You know what I mean? He ain't playing.
Where you remember these names? You brought up Randy Brown.
We won. We won.
Like I said, just like he was on the squad, Randy Brown was on the squad. You know what I mean? So hey,
he understands his role. You know, a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys think they the man, but they don't understand their roles. You know what I mean?
That is true.
A lot of cats don't understand their roles. You know what I mean? So, hey, since we talking about the NBA, hey, on this segment of Knock It Off, I don't know. Have you guys been watching Winning Time? Have you guys been checking that out?
Yes, I have.
Have y'all been checking that out, man? Hey, man.
Yeah, hilarious.
Hey, man, your boy Jerry West, man. What's going on? Jerry need to knock it off, man. Jerry up here talking about
Supreme Court.
He talk about, hey, if they don't knock it off, he's willing to take this to the. He's going to fight. Jerry West spoke to some reporters or whatever. A basis of time is based off Dumb Whisperer. Why? Jerry West is fond of how they're portraying him in this flick, or I should say, not even this series called Winning Time. To be honest, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. The guy playing Jerry West is doing a hellified job, man.
He's doing a real good job.
Hey, man, it's believable. It's believable. So I think, where there's smoke, there's fire, and I think a lot of that shit. Jerry was like, "Oh hell no, oh no, my image is looking bad." But he had to go crazy because Boston was kicking his ass every year. So I mean, hey, obviously they put up at the beginning of the show, just like all of it. Hey, some of these are fictional characters. They're gonna adjust it. It's all entertainment. But the dude is playing a hellified role. This dude's a foreigner. You know what I mean? The guy who's playing Jerry West, I forgot the actor's name. Yeah, he got an accent.
I know that.
Yeah. So, Jerry, stop it, man. Knock it off, man. I mean, you lose. You're used to losing anyway. This will be a lost battle in a lawsuit, Chief. I mean, what's going to stick? Don't even put yourself out there. You're going to lose anyway. Just like you're going to lose that logo pretty soon. Okay, any comments? Go ahead.
Oh, well, shout out to whoever made Showtime the show. It's actually very entertaining. Fictional, not fictional. Hey, you know what I mean? Whatever. But the character likenesses of the players, they did a phenomenal job. These people actually look like these cats, which is crazy. You know what I mean? So, Jerry, just take it with a grain of salt, man.
Magic.
It's a show. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, whatever happened. Whatever didn't happen, oh well, it's a show. Just move on. But he's making it so big, he's making people tune in because he's so mad about it. Yeah. So, hey,
I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't see. I don't see anything wrong with it. He's drinking and he on the show drinking, cussing, and getting it in with some chicks. So it's like, well, that's a good role. That's a good characterization. And you want to put on the DP?
I haven't seen it yet, man. Be honest with you, but I did read a couple of things about Jerry West, complaining about how he's being portrayed in it.
Yeah.
And like y'all said, man, I think it's fiction. You know what I mean? And, you know, he should embrace the fact that, hey, somebody is playing him. It's not true. You know what I mean? Dude, there's nothing factual. Everybody's Michael Cooper. Everybody's saying that. No, that's not Jerry West. Okay, he got his peers, people who work with him, saying that's not him. That's all he needs to know. He don't have to go out there and fight that. Come on, Jerry, man. Knock it off, kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, knock it off.
Knock
man.
it off, man.
Knock it off, Jerry.
It's a TV show. Why is Cat so sensitive these days? You know what I mean? He's supposed to have thick skin.
Yes. Yeah. After all those losses.
Right.
After all these, it's still haunting him. Obviously, this shit is.
But I mean,
but they even portray that in the show.
But you expect this from a young cat, not a seasoned cat like Jerry. You know what I mean? Who, you know what I mean, seen a lot. You know what I mean? Been through a lot. Like you said, Bob, I mean, whether wins or losses, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to have like something like this at the tail end of your life, you know what I mean? Kind of affect you. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weak sauce, man.
It is, and he got to be careful because he's getting old up in age. He can't let no shit get him all fired up. He might be in the hospital. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, enjoy it, man. Because now, hey, man, that shit is hilarious, man. I think that dude is playing his ass off.
If you can't laugh at yourself, man, you know what I'm saying? Something really wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like maybe some of it has some truth to it because it's like a narcissist. Cat's like, that ain't me. That ain't me.
Yeah.
That ain't me. Like, fool, that's you. You know what I'm saying?
And then he gets all his yes men.
Laugh at it.
All his Laker yes men to be like, oh, that's not Jerry. Jerry must have paid him or something in their contract not to talk about it.
Gary Vitti.
Because if Magic is not saying nothing, they got Magic up on there banging chicks out. So if
Magic has already protested it before it even released. He like, look, I don't want y'all watching that show. He went on ESPN. I don't want y'all watching that show. I want y'all to watch
he got his own
Magic
show.
Time.
Exactly. I gotta check that out.
His own show. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta check that one out.
So yeah, Magic protested before it actually came on there.
He said he didn't like it.
You know, I mean, man, come on, man. They showing
this is made for TV. This is made for TV, man.
It's like, you know, come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know,
like
to keep it real,
Dave.
to keep it real though, I think I mean for these cats seeing this, I know some cats is going back on YouTube watching some old Laker footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went blank on my. Yeah, I'm sure them cats is going back watching some old YouTube footage. I think the way they give these copyrights to some of these to songs on YouTube, they just start paying some of these old Laker players and old, you know what I mean, other team cast that's broke, you know what I mean, for, you know, streaming some of these old YouTube videos. You know what I mean? And
for real.
Maybe they won't complain so much.
Yeah.
Because I think it's really about money.
Yeah, because I know one thing. If I was one of those ex-Laker teammates right now, I would be shooting off type of interviews, podcasts, and telling the story.
I would too.
You know,
I lie. I like, man, that fool Jerry's acting the fool out there. Yeah, hey,
like Jerry.
Yeah,
like Jerry.
I'll be like Scottie Pippen is right now. Mike wasn't that good. MJ wasn't that good. You know what I mean? I carried him the whole way.
Yeah, I don't understand Scottie, man. I don't, man. Oh, man. Well, but then again, you know, we shouldn't be shocked because remember when he refused to get in the game when the last play wasn't drawn up for him. So we already seen all this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, KD ain't gonna never let that slide. He keep bringing that up every time Scottie Pippen say something about it.
Yeah, man. Let's make that pick. Speaking of KD, man.
I'm shocked you ain't got the jersey on.
Speaking of KD, man. I'm just saying, man. And some of these other NBA players, I don't give a damn what Chuck says. Is fucking Charles Barkley, man. He has the right to say whatever he has to say because he was a beast playing.
A beast. A beast.
That's the elders. You know, in your family, the elders can say whatever.
Well, he has a right to do it. That's an elder. He's lived it long to say whatever he has to say. Hey, what he say is goes. Same thing with Chuck.
Nah. The slippery slope.
What?
Slippery slope there, fellas.
Yeah.
Slippery slope. Hold up.
He's talking basketball.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Hold. Let's keep it real here. Now.
Bring the jersey
Chuck
out.
was balling. I'm not discrediting Chuck. You know what I mean? Chuck was my man. But let's keep it real. He was just like KD in Philly. He wasn't producing nothing as a 76er. I'm just saying, you can't critique those that the same thing happened to you during your career.
That's why he can critique it.
That's why he critique it.
Because it happened to him.
Hey, that man driving the bus. That's all I mean.
Come on, man. The tennis shoes alone. The sneakers alone. Sneakers alone, y'all can't say shit.
Did you see him driving the actual bus, though? When they got Charles the bus, and he drove out the studio with the bus? That was funny.
and busted the divider up.
Yeah.
He busted the divider up.
Busted the divider up leaving.
Come on, man.
That was funny, dude. I was like, man, these guys are retarded.
The sneakers alone. And I'm not your role model. Come on, that right there, those three things right there. Hey, listen, young men.
No.
Listen out there, young players. Listen to the elders. Not saying that you gotta believe everything that they say, but they got a right to say whatever, and you take it with a grain of salt and keep it pushing.
At the end of the day, he's a commentator, and he's a commentator that played basketball. He's not one of the commentators that give you their perspective, but they never played on that level. He's played. So, take it with a great. Chuck say stuff that a lot of people don't like, but you don't have to take it that hard. KD right now is on the burner phone right now. He arguing with people all through the internet. So it's just like, let it go, KD. It's not that big of a deal. Just move on.
But that's just it. There's a flip side to it. If Chuck and any other analyst, commentator can say something about a player, the player should be able to voice their opinion and say something back too.
No.
So don't. Y'all, come on, man.
No.
Y'all need to stop with that.
I'm not saying
that, dude.
No.
I'm not saying he can't say something back. But
You can't be petty Paul. You can't be petty Paul if the elder get on you. You can't be petty Paul.
Why not?
No,
Why
because
Why not?
it's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy. See?
What hierarchy come in on the end of that? Okay, so Bob.
What? It's an elder. It's an elder.
Okay, Bob. You know what I mean? Okay, so you out there hooping.
Yeah.
Cat like, hey man, let's old cat come up to you. Hey man, you know what I mean? Do this, do that. You gonna look at him and you gonna be like, man, nobody mess with you, man. I'm gonna play my game.
Not if it's a legend. You're talking about like Charles Barkley. He's not gonna give me no bad advice.
Okay, so let's
what I'm saying?
Let's say that your game is pretty much somewhere up to the level of what he played at during his time.
Yeah.
Your game is exact same level during your time that it was with that legend during their time.
Yeah.
At some point, you know what I mean, hey, egos are gonna always prevail.
Hey man,
it just don't mesh that way.
You're right. But I'm saying
it don't, man.
Me personally, I'd be like, you know what, OG, you right, and keep it pushing.
Because
thanks for even mentioning me in your sentence.
But you know what?
But why are you wrong for actually saying something? Why is it wrong?
That's like okay. It's like this, right? It's just like your grandmother get on you about something, then you gonna take jabs at grandma? No.
Exactly.
You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that, man.
Grandma, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, see, you can't do that.
Grandma, you don't know what you're talking about.
See,
Grandma.
In this case, Chuck does know what he's talking about, though. That's the thing. He does know what he's talking about.
No, but I mean, I don't think anybody is 100% right because there's a lot too many variables that go along with being a player. It's a team game, and sometimes coach be like, hey, look, I want you to do this. and you out there appeasing whatever the coaching staff is asking of you as a professional. So regardless of what the analyst is seeing on the outside,
but he's not an analyst though. He's somebody that's playing.
I'm just saying. No, but he is. He's an analyst. He's there to analyze people's play. So I'm just saying they have a right to say something back. But then you got a cat like Kyrie Irving who's saying that the media
I look at it like this.
To say anything.
I look at it like this.
Anybody.
The perfect analogy is you at the park.
The black folks and indigenous people.
We're not talking about the Kyrie stuff right now. What I want to say about KD is this. You at the park, right? You doing your thing. Old school cat come up to you and say, hey, young blood, you need to do something like this, and that to help your game. Do you shrug it off and just keep doing what you're doing? Or do you listen and you kind of apply that to your game? And then later on, you're like, man, old cat gave me a little tip. He was just giving him a tip. It wasn't
okay.
He wasn't jabbing at him like that. It wasn't jab at him like that.
Let's get a flip side to that. So OG give you that little, that little 2 cents information. You try and implement it. You apply it, and it don't work. Now what?
You say it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. That's what you said at that point. It didn't work for me.
But that's just it. So if a cat come back and be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Maybe he did try and you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying,
you don't even got to do a follow-up, man. You don't even have to do a follow-up.
Yeah, you do. Hey, man, for every gift, there's a gag. You know what I mean? No. That's what I know.
Obviously.
All I know is for me personally, the cat that they said is the most skilled basketball player of all time, and another cat that's supposed to be the most skilled basketball of all time got swept up out of there. And that's not supposed to happen. That's how I feel about it. I mean, that wasn't supposed to happen.
It's a team sport.
They're supposed to be able to get one. At least. They're supposed to be able to get one.
A loss is a loss series. Whether you win,
not around one.
Win nothing.
Not around one. Not around one in year 16 and year 11.
They was an 8 seed.
Not around one.
They was an 8 seed. What's the percentage of an 8 seed getting swept? Let's just
not in. What is the percentage of an 8 seed that had people that are talking about they're the most skilled basketball players of all time? Of all time. They're not saying, they just good. That's what they were calling these cats. That's what they were calling them.
Who is the most skilled player of all time?
Most skilled players of all time. T-Mac just said this last week, said they was more skilled. LeBron second that. D-Wade third that. Talking about, they the most skilled cats probably of all time. That's why KD up there kind of hurt, because Cass was giving them accolades, giving them flowers, and they didn't get a win. They supposed to get a win.
Why? I don't understand.
They supposed to get a win.
If someone actually pushes back on something, why does it have to be that he's hurt other than just responding? How come it just ain't just a response?
You got one. Sometimes you gotta ignore it. Sometimes you gotta ignore something.
You got one of the burner
phones.
You got you do.
Yes, you do.
You got an online KD.
No. Okay, so Dave, you answer all your trolls. If you get trolled, you're gonna answer all of them.
Yep.
Hey man, he just need to take that L and come back next year. That's all he need to do. You know what I mean? Take that L, come back next year. That's it. It happens. Losing happens.
Why aren't we talking about Steve Nash and his coaching?
He got to go. I've been telling y'all this all year. He got to go. He ain't help their ass.
Are we forgetting about that? Are we forgetting about the coaching staff?
Phoenix East. Amari, D'Antoni, Nash, Phoenix East. It reared its ugly head once again. You will win games during the season. You will win games during the season, but you ain't gonna win no playoff games when it matters. And it just reared its ugly head. When you play 4'6" guards with KD at the center against a team that got 4 7-footers, you ain't trying to win, dude. You ain't trying to win. So that was the main reason why they didn't get a win. That's the main reason why they.
I agree with you. See, I mean, I agree with you on that. But there was a lot of other different things that was happening with that squad outside of coaching. You know what I mean? And
Dude, we talking about the here and now. I ain't going back in the past. We lace them up every game. They got 5. We got 5. I'm one of the most skilled cats ever. I ain't going out getting sweat. I don't give a fuck what that coach. We ain't getting sweat. No. If he's saying we running this bogus ass play, I'm telling no. Bring in Andre Drummond. Bring in LaMarcus Aldridge. Claxton missing 10 free throws, but he playing 40 minutes. Nah, dude. Nah. Get his ass out of here. They gonna be on me. But what Kyrie tell you about me, they gonna be on me. So get his ass out of here. Put in one of them veterans with me. Big body.
We played on some bad teams before, see. We played on some bad teams before.
We don't play on one bad team. We played on one bad team. We played on one bad team. And we had to cut them cats. We couldn't find nobody for them to. We couldn't find nobody to play.
Bob, it was almost like we knew
we couldn't find nobody to play that season.
We was like, "Who we did? It's a bad team. It's a bad team." And sometimes you just can't control it. You know what I mean? We can't control. I see, and this just me being honest, Bob. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, man, we went on the squad. We lost about 4 or 5 games in a row, and some of the game was close. And then at the end, we like, good gosh, man, like why we keep losing? This makes no sense. Oh, why
we ain't used to that.
I'm just look. Sometimes you got to feel it. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's happening with KD. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. And during that time, Cass was talking, and we still was giving it right back to them. We ain't just take it. You know what I mean? And so KD ain't gonna just take it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Put yourself in his shoes.
Listen, we was gonna win one of them games. We might have played on bad teams, but we was gonna get one. If we played the team 4 times, we gonna get one. We gonna get one. Tell me we was not gonna get one.
Hey, Bob. A team we used to always they want to beat us so bad. They beat them in the tail. We beat them.
They bring extra players, dude. Cats ain't never played before, showing up. You know what I mean? Come on, he play overseas. He play over here.
Yeah. Had them all out there, B. Had them all out there, man. And then all of a sudden, they had our number for 2 seasons. Had our number 2. And guess what?
It was season.
We ain't just take. We ain't take it. We gave it back to him. You know what I mean? Whatever it was. So KD is counted. That's what I'm just saying, man. It's okay to respond. At the end of the day.
It's okay to respond, but
nothing wrong with it.
But hold on. One of the things why KD, he don't need to respond. Nobody said it was his fault. They didn't say it was his fault. We all know it was Nash's fault. I mean, we could all pretty much say James Harden, when he left town, was like, man, them substitutions, dude, they terrible. Y'all remember that? Even Paul Millsap was like, hey, man, get me up out of here, dude.
Yeah, that is true. Millsap did leave. I forgot
he was
about
like,
that.
man, I need to get up out of here. They was like, okay, we'll accommodate you, Paul.
Crazy. But Paul went to Philly and same thing happened to him. That fool still ain't got off the bench yet.
Hey, but he knew they had at least a chance.
He's still sitting in that same chair he was when he was in New Jersey.
He knew he had a chance. What you tell us? Would you tell us, DP? Y'all, you played 4 more games? Well, he played 4 more games. So if that's a win, it's a win, right? It's good for you. It's good for Paul, right?
We play 5 more. We play 5 more.
Hey, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. Hey, we gonna switch it up. We're gonna try something new. See how this go. You know, basically, we're gonna see what is on the Shoes Fanatic picks. Meaning, and then C leaves. I'm giving the intro and then leaves before his segment.
So wait a minute. Before his segment, he got another segment. You know what, man?
Hey, man.
You know what, man? Hey, B-side listeners. B-side. Hey, it's probably time to get on the A side over here, man. I mean, what's going on? Oh man, now I see. I mean, what Jerry was talking about.
Hey man. Oh man.
Hey man, you gonna like the segment, man?
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hey, we gonna see what's going on with this here. This is what C's
you know
picks
what,
right
you
here.
know what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What was you gonna say, Dave? These are some of C's.
I'm just putting my cigar in, let y'all know where I'm at.
Hey, C, talk about some of these sneaker picks, man, that you got going on here,
giving
man.
out, the people on the B-side podcast want to let them know a little bit about the hot shoes that's out there that they may want to cop.
Not the Stan Smiths.
Yeah.
And then McCormick the Frogs.
Classic for the summertime.
I should have known you was gonna put
summertime with the Stan.
I knew you was gonna put the Knicks. I knew you was
You
gonna put the Knicks.
You gotta go with the C-Web right there. You know the C-Web fly.
We're gonna bring it up one more time. We're gonna bring it up again.
Ooh, the new Jordan 5 with the green, money green, Chi-Town. Hey, you want to get these Agassiz?
Those are dope right there. Them is dope.
These are unions. DP. You know what I mean?
Hey, the Bo Jacksons right there
little
too.
Trainers right here too.
Those
cool little summer shoe. Shatter backboard. That's a classic.
That's a grill. That's a grill right there.
Stan
Smith got to go.
All pimps and players wear the Stan Smith. And if you ain't no sneakerhead,
them definitely got to go. That's blasphemy written all over. Jordans and Nick colors. You know what I mean?
You definitely have to have that.
What kind of blasphemy shoe is that, dude?
These are summer attire hot picks. You definitely want to pick those up and take a look if you have to.
Yes. We'll do a little different. I just threw all that together real quick, but then we can I'll switch it up where you can have enough time to, you know what I mean, talk on each shoe. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Dave is retarded. I mean, we can't even use that word no more. But Dave is crazy. Dave, hey, we still got a section for you, man. We still got a segue for you, man.
Yeah, you know wherever the Bulls is at,
we got a segue for you, brother. We got a segue for you, man. But hey, we just gonna go into another segment too. Hey, this is the news. And with the new, definitely, I had to bring this up. You know, I'm still in mourning that OBJ left. However, he is putting his Cleveland suburb house up for sale. So basically, he got in 2019 for $1.6 million, and it looks like it's listed on the market for $3.3 is he asking for. However, the caveat is this brother's closet. Make a long story short, if you guys will see, the brother's closet looks like a shoe store. Now that is dope. I don't give a damn what cats say. Can you just imagine that? Obviously, if you had the resources to provide yourself with something like this, for all the hard work that those people do who are doing it, no knock. But could you just imagine? This is ideal. Basically, you got like a department store as a closet. That is dope right there. And I just had to bring that up because it's like, hey, sometimes, you know, you wonder about these cats, what they do to their home, their spare time, whatever the case may be. This is dope. My man has a lavish closet. And then, by the way, you know, that's part of the deal with the home.
Yep. You get all the shoes. Man. But hey, ain't no need to buy the home if we don't wear the same size. If we don't wear the same size, ain't no need for me to try to buy the crib.
Hey, you can get rid of those, man. You can.
So you keep all the clothes and shoes that's in there?
Yeah, he's leaving it. Yep.
Oh wow, you don't want to move all that stuff. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And it's kind of a perk, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, you know what I mean? But has anybody bought old Mike? You know what I mean? Jordan crib in Chicago. He's got the shoe collection in there too.
Really? And the court, everything. He got a whole lot of shit
going on. He had the court and all that. I didn't know he had a little. I mean, I'm sure he does, but
Yeah, he got the shoe wall in there too. You know what I mean? But that house may be a little bit old fashioned. You know, that thing was built so old.
Still big as hell.
Yeah, but still, you know what I mean? It's outdated. You know what I mean? You have to gut that whole thing out. You know what I mean? To, get it up to date. You know, Juanita, who knows what her kind of, interior decorating she had.
Hey man, Chi-Town's fine.
I ain't talking
going on in there. Yeah.
On the B-side podcast, we definitely support all women endeavors. All women endeavors.
I ain't said that wrong. I said her interior decorating.
And you start laughing after that. So I don't know if he was trying to knock her because of how it's outdated.
No, it's just years old. Mike ain't been in Chicago. What year? He was in Washington. But all Bulls fans forget that.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I know that house dropped a lot. I know that house has dropped a lot.
Yeah, big crib though.
You know what I'm saying?
Big crib.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, everything got number 23 on it. So unless you number 23, you ain't gonna want it.
But back to OBJ, that is a really nice, artistic, and very creative way to actually put a closet together.
That's dope.
It's bigger than some sneaker stores.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
bigger than some sneaker store.
Hey, if that's what you need to do to prep yourself mentally to feel fresh or whatever the case may be, like Dion says, right? Hey,
look good, play good.
Look good, play good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I had to put that on. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen that. I mean, I've seen some crazy closets. Speaking of Dion, I remember when he had that reality show, and he had a 3-story closet, had an elevator in there. That closet was ill. You know what I'm saying? Then I remember Mike Bibby. He didn't show his.
Yeah, he didn't show it.
He didn't show it, but
yeah, he got the safe with all the shoes up in there. Fat Joe
that would have been nice to see too.
And they wear the same song.
Yeah, that would have been nice too. And then speaking of housing, we are in Orange County, and what did it just say? Announced that Orange County just crept over the $1 million median for a home. Yes, let me bring up this article here. Yes, Orange County, my man, over the $1 million mark for median price of a home, y'all. Orange County median home price tops $1 million for the first time. First time ever, the median home price in Orange County has topped $1 million. The county now has 45 of its 83 zip codes, averaging 7 figures for average home value. Lord have mercy. I guess what? The latest milestone represents the 15th record high in a 2-year pandemic era home buying binge. Where all this money at, man? How cats is sitting on this money? Jesus. During the pandemic, man, million.
Everybody got a PPP loan, I guess.
but
a lot of people go to jail.
Hey, a lot of people go to jail.
Yeah, they going to jail.
A lot of people go to jail after this.
No, I mean, but property value shot up a lot. You know what I mean? Because everybody was at the crib and everybody was renovating their houses. You know what I mean? Because they was at the house, making it a little bit more comfortable for them to be in the house. And Orange County's always been prime real estate, for number one. But we know there are some expensive cribs also in Newport Beach and Coda and all these other places too, right? So but that kind of averages things out too a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anaheim Hills, you're blended.
You got to think though, dude. You said 43 of the 83. That's crazy. That's still like wow. You know what I mean?
And they're saying,
you go down to Westminster, your little house is $1 million.
Shit. Right across from me, it's like ain't no way in hell that house is 900,000.
Yeah,
no way. But yeah, man, it's crazy because obviously the reports came out as far as the wages. People's wages are not keeping up with the inflation. Report came out. That's why with all this money cats ain't really spending it. They're still holding on to it. And, the reports, came out, white households make 10 times of that as the black households.
In Orange County? In Orange County?
Nationwide.
Oh.
Nationwide. Probably Orange County, probably higher than that, obviously. And then also, what was it? The first quarter, there was a shrinkage in gross domestic product, a little shrinkage, unfortunately, that was kind of a shocker.
No, it's not. Inflation went up. The GDP always go down when inflation goes up.
No doubt. And then, what is my man's name? They're starting to pick up the interest rate. They're going to start to make increases in that. So, how y'all feeling about
property value about to go down because of that too?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna pop.
So all these cats that went out there and refinanced their crib and took that money out, they're not gonna have their crib no more.
It's gonna pop. Boop.
Yeah, they're not gonna have their crib. They're not gonna have their crib no more. It's gonna be way too much for them to afford. But I know a lot of cats out there, man. They got multiple streams of income. People becoming a little bit more financially literate in that area, which allowing people to kind of buy other things that they may not necessarily have bought with one
programs
income.
are back.
What is
stated programs have made it back into the mortgage industry.
Good.
So
that's good. I mean, and it has to happen, right? It has to happen. I think because Bob, you said even like last week. I mean, not last week, but a few podcasts ago, that California has to build like 2.5 million houses.
Yes, but get this. But it's crazy, right? Because, where is it? Oh,
populated areas or
no. We have California has a surplus of $68 billion.
Always have.
Yeah.
No, and they can spend it however they want to.
Always have.
68. It's jumped up from last year.
Governor Brown did that before he actually made his last term. It was like 30 or 40 something billion when he actually got out of office.
Yeah.
So he did a lot of that, after Schwarzenegger, left office. So big up to Governor Brown.
Yeah, because we where is that? It's right here. There it is. Yeah. Nope, not that one. And then, here it is. My fault on that. So, basically, we're expecting $68 billion surplus. It's crazy, and they can do whatever they want with the money. And then also, which is crazy, I think this is on the low. We're doing with the California polish tricking right now. That, and it's like it's been kind of hushed. I mean, it was out there. Well, I guess the city of Anaheim agrees to pay $96 million for fine for illegally selling Angel Stadium.
Yep.
So with some of that money, can you build some affordable housing? Because like you were saying, Dave, there's a shortage. There's a shortage everywhere. But do you think they're going to use any of that money for that?
Why?
I forgot who I was talking to for a second. I forgot who I was talking to. He already shown his Chicago style politic where, hey, you talk about me, I talk about you. He already said that, and I'm sure, I'm not trying to
I know,
put it out there. He's from Chicago, so I'm sure he's not afraid to shoot somebody.
I know. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I mean, affordable housing means that's you're not getting your return on your investment.
So therefore, do they need to reword that somehow?
Yeah.
Just like how, ladies and gentlemen, can we say restructuring the police department instead of the defund? Because obviously that's a bulletin board target, like CRT for whatever reason, is about on the GOP agenda. So, let's finesse it. We know how to finesse things and remix. Let's get back to that. That's hip hop. You know what I mean? You throw it out there and see what sticks.
Remix.
Throw it, so definitely restructure the police department. All right. We ain't gonna bring up that other word, restructure. Yeah. So like you were saying, Dave, you know, when you was getting into your pro capitalistic mentality, and you're saying, why should they?
I'm just saying. I mean,
Well, can't
why
they?
you?
Can't they?
Why,
Can't they finesse it where they get subsidies?
why not? Why not put that money in an area where we can actually build that surplus even more, where we can eliminate certain things like our gas tax? Okay, so
No, but that's
in order for us,
up.
no, I'm just saying. I mean, we want to try eliminate additional taxes that we're paying. In order for us to do that, we need more people to pay more taxes. And if people have properties that are being assessed for $1 million, guess what that does for the economy? You know what I mean? Our economy in California, they got to pay more property taxes. Property taxes go up a little bit more. So, and this is one of the biggest reasons why, you know what I mean, people gonna lose their crib too, because they're not gonna be able to pay taxes.
Yeah. But you know, the surplus money is from the taxes they just put on the high earners. You know that, right? That's where a lot of that surplus money came from. Off the backs, though, because they were still making profit. Off the backs of the low wagers.
Hey man, you already know my stance on that.
I know.
People,
terrible, man.
People have low wage jobs. Go get a trade.
Not everybody's going to do it, and that's what they know.
Everybody should do it.
Nobody's going. No,
there is no excuse these days.
Predatory.
We are living in the matrix. You can go on YouTube and you can learn anything you want.
But you know, and I know that you know that people are not going to do that.
And whose fault is that?
Whose fault? Whose fault? Hey, not everybody wants to be a leader. Not everybody wants to be a leader, man.
This not even about leading. Okay, you don't want to lead your own life. Okay, you don't have to have a following. How about you lead your own life?
You know, a lot of people ain't doing that. They're not doing that.
Whose fault is that?
We're not talking nobody's fault.
Why does it have to be the government? You know what I mean, to provide something for somebody that don't want anything?
Hey, it's part of the luck of the card.
For themselves.
There's always going to be a percentage of people not going to do nothing. Who's going to work? Who's going to work it?
Then they shouldn't get nothing.
They should get nothing. Nothing.
Don't work, don't eat, bro. I mean, did I say something wrong?
No, you ain't saying nothing wrong. That's a capitalistic thought you love.
There's nothing capitalistic about that. You don't work, you don't eat.
That's all capitalistic right there. You don't produce, you're out of here.
Hey, how then what are you doing? That you're occupying a space that should be occupied by somebody that's being productive.
Okay. So, however, if the ones who are in power who don't, how can I say who don't? They're basically predators that they prey on these type of individuals and gut them and make a profit off of them.
Gut them?
You don't think they squeeze everything out of them?
Okay, so Bob, let's just say, you want to go open up a franchise, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do
they open it up to black folks? Do they open? I don't know. I've never seen no GM or over there on the wall. Okay, go ahead.
There is one black woman that I know of. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
But she actually has about 5 Chick-fil-A franchises.
Is she a Mormon? She convert?
So Her religion?
I'm just asking.
Which one do you want?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Do you want to know if she's secular or non-secular?
My fault. I got off tangent. I got off tangent. Let's go back to your question. I got off tangent.
Man, there's so many layers with this, man. Come on, kid.
All I'm saying is
it a black thing or
all I'm saying is did she convert? That's all I asked. Did she convert?
Baptist. I don't know which one. I mean, which one?
Did she convert? Did she convert? That's all I asked.
I'm just asking.
If there's only one,
I can give you a rendition for each one of them. You want the black version or the Baptist version? Just tell me.
Neither one, because she's probably neither one. She's probably not even one. She's probably from Utah. You know what I mean?
Well, she said Utah.
So now it's state line.
I'm just saying that's where all the Mormons are at in Utah.
But wait a minute, Chick-fil-A is a Christian.
It's a Mormon.
Based company.
I thought it was Mormon.
No, it's Christian.
I thought it was Mormon. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Because I was wondering why they selling sodas. I thought Mormons don't drink sodas. I don't know. Maybe I'm all off board. But anyway, let's go back to you being predatory on the poor.
You buy a Chick-fil-A, and so guess what? You need employees.
Yeah.
And your wage is whatever they wage is, $15 an hour.
Okay.
So you get people to come in and apply to work the fries, the nuggets.
Chick-fil-A is Christian.
Yes, I know. Yeah. And Baptist, so it's in and out. It's And so, are you being a predator for hiring someone that makes $15 an hour?
I think you're being a predator when you're making like record profits during the pandemic, and you paying those workers just barely enough to get the most out of them, suck them dry.
Like leeches.
Knowing damn well you can't even. They know people can't survive off that type of money. They know this. So
whose fault is that?
What do you mean whose fault? Whose fault? Nobody's
to blame.
I'm not faulting anything, but
yeah, you are.
I know one thing.
You're saying predator. You're using terms
they are
like
predator. Predatory hiring. Predatory hiring.
Gutting.
Yeah. We all know, boy.
That's a lot of negative words.
Oh man, we know all businesses is to make money, right? Yeah. So they're going to exploit the employee. They're going to exploit the product, and they're going to try to exploit the business to get the most out of what they can. So it's all going with what I'm saying. Unfortunately, it's all the greed.
But there's a flip side to that too, Bob.
Okay, go ahead.
You know that a lot of the fast food places can't hire enough people to work. So you know what they're doing. You know what it's causing for these franchise owners, the store owners. They have to close. They have to close their stores a lot earlier.
Yeah. So.
No, I'm just saying they're feeling the pinch too.
I ain't seen no.
Obviously, that's all higher management, right?
See, nice. You actually gave us a story that you went to a place over by your crib, and he's like, "Hey, man, we can't stay open that late." You know what I mean? We don't have enough.
No, I'm just saying I ain't seen it for no McDonald's, no KFC.
Okay,
I've seen it. Okay, I've seen it.
Okay, how about this? The malls don't stay open. The malls don't stay open till 9 o'clock no more, right?
I don't go to the mall. You know what I mean? I ain't been doing that for years. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm an online shopper.
No, it ain't about what you do. I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah.
You know
That's ghost towns.
No, I'm just telling you the effects.
Mall is something of the past. The mall is something of the past, I believe.
You don't like trying on your clothes, see?
No, I mean I just think it's something of the past. I think the mall is outdated. I think everything is online shopping. You should know your sizes. You should know that. Get it, scoop it up.
I know, but every designer ain't gonna fit you the same way as the other.
That's true.
I mean? You can't go out and buy no Jabos.
Try it on try it on in the presence of your own home and send it right back. That is the new way. You said technology taking up. Technology has got that one hemmed up. The malls is gonna be. I'm shocked they're still around.
But my point is, I'm just saying these are the effects. So it's just not people getting gutted. It's not just the workers just get gutted. I'm just trying to prove a point here.
I'm listening.
I'm just trying to prove a point. I'm giving you every example. You know what I mean? To kind of change the perspective. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
It's always a battle with those who want change and the ones who always want to remain the same as far as the status quo. A lot of these companies do not want to cut into their bonuses, their profit, to support the workers. Probably a lot of these companies that are like, oh, we can't do it. They probably can, but they don't want to give their employees no power, no money. Because it's like this. If you're making, who knows what some of these crazy bonuses that the gap in the regular worker and management. But it's all the greed factor. That's all it is. Because I'm sure there are information that shows that you produce more when your employees are safely paid.
Well, Bob, I mean, okay, let me help you out a little bit more with this.
I'm just saying.
We talk about sports. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's one of our biggest topics on the B-Side podcast.
Yes, it is.
So the workers that work in the arenas that seemingly see these millionaires on the court dribble a basketball, throw a football, kick a soccer ball, hit a baseball. Yeah. They don't even come close to what the product is, you know what I mean, on the field, on the court, you know what I mean? With what
they get squeezed too.
The concession folks.
Yeah, they getting squeezed too.
The concession.
I mean, all they got to do is sign like a TV deal. Boom, that take care of all their roster and all types of shit. And this is their play money. So
you think the players and the owners of these leagues should say, you know what? We're going to sacrifice, let's say each one of them say, we're going to sacrifice $1 million out of our $20 million a year salary, and we're going to pay the concession people $200,000 a year. Even playing field. Make them a little happy when they serve the beer.
I don't think their union allow that, but okay.
Sideline on the court.
Why the players got unions?
It's not about allowance. No. We're talking about fair and predatory.
No, we're not talking about fair. The whole thing fair is a pig contest, brother. I ain't say nothing about being fair. I ain't say nothing. I said nothing about being fair. Fair did not come out my mouth. Fair is nothing but a pig contest. Fair didn't come out my mouth. I just said that the companies, they take advantage of the employee, the product, and their own business. They exploit all three of those aspects.
All right, so the person that's serving the beer, you know what I mean, at the games is being exploited.
Well, it's just like this. You telling me, right, that these owners or negotiators, they can put that in the contract. They can put that in the contract. Like, hey, we want this deal, but a certain amount of what we paying into this got to go to the employees. I'm sure they could do that.
So what do you think is reasonable for someone who's serving beer along the sideline of a basketball game? What do you think is a fair wage?
I think for them and how much a fucking beer costs, at least $30 an hour. They're even at least $30 an hour. At least $30 an hour.
I done dropped my earpiece out.
You know how much money they're making off the concession? Come on, man. Think about it. Think about it, Dave. Think about it, right? $15 to $20 now. Don't run from it. Don't run from it.
Bob done blew my AirPod out of my ear.
Don't run from it. So I'm not making no sense. How much they mark up that beer?
So basically, you're talking about the markup plus total revenue.
How much they mark up on that beer? On anything's marked up.
Profit that's being made off of the beer.
Yeah.
Just like C-Night said, you know what I mean? I don't drink beer like he don't go to the mall. So I don't know.
So now you're using that. Hey man, a beer, probably like what?
I just said it's a thing of the past.
like a 24 ounce of beer at these games are probably like $20, probably.
Dang.
It's a crazy expensive, man. It's a crazy markup. Crazy. And then those guys who work the beer stand, it's a seasonal job. So they're only there probably 4 hours out for game night. That's nothing to them. That's nothing.
It's a little bit more than that because sometimes they got the hockey play in that arena, and then the basketball.
It's seasonal.
But baseball, yeah. You mean football?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's like it's seasonal. It's seasonal work. They don't look at that. It's not even part time. So that money is that's nothing, man. That's nothing. And then they got to deal with the throw up. They got to deal with the obnoxious shit. Who knows? As far as the women on the sexual shit, it's like, come on, man. $30 is nothing.
You know how much beer would cost if they paid them $30 an hour? Y'all wouldn't even y'all wouldn't even drink no beer.
Well, I'm saying, we know the markup will be even more, obviously, because how they are. But in a fictional society,
it should be a law against that. It should be a law against it. They should not be able to charge no more than what the beer costs at the liquor store.
Yeah, because them popping bottles in the club, boy. Woo!
Yeah. So I mean,
$35 costs you.
I mean, a hot dog, $10.
Yeah.
$15 for a hot dog. That hot dog probably costs 25 cents.
If that.
Yeah, it's a hot dog, soda,
and a stomach ache.
Soda. $5, $10 for a 30 ounce or something like that, or 22 ounce of soda, like $6, $10. Bottled water, $15.
Yeah, the water should be free.
Peanuts.
Water should be free.
Peanuts are $10 and it's peanuts.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Peanuts.
Ask about the licorice. How much is the licorice, DT? How much is the licorice?
Oh man, it's retarded, man. It's retarded.
Yeah,
I mean, I shouldn't even use that word. Sorry about that. It's little people. It's little people. You know what I mean? It's small. It's little people.
Yeah, I do not share the same views as the host of the B-Side podcast. I am merely a guest.
So that's all I'm saying, man. All I'm saying,
not have any segments at all. You know what I mean?
all I'm saying is this, man. All I'm saying is this, man.
Hey, man,
if all I'm saying is this, if you work for an organization, right, and you help on getting them money for the company, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has discretion. Everybody has a right to do whatever they want. They don't have to work there, you know. I am going to be a little offended, just a little bit like, damn, this motherfucker don't give a fuck at all. You know, I'm helping somebody with their profits. They rolling by me in a Bentley, and I'm at the bus station. I'm at the bus stop. I mean, like, damn, you in a Rolls, probably got 3 or 4 whole garage, all types of shit. All types of cribs, but I'm at the bus stop. I'm not asking for a roll. I mean, hell, give me a Fiat or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I should have some ways. Something. Give me a Fiat, something.
Man,
a scooter, a bike. Why am I at the bus stop?
You keep saying the one word. You know what I mean? And that's gimme. You got to work. You got to work, man.
They're not exploiting. They're not exploiting that person, that employee who's making the money.
No. They're providing
we just sat there saying
they're providing them an opportunity.
And they don't get kickbacks off all that.
Yeah, they do.
They don't make money off the employees. They don't make money off of them. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like you don't have to shit on a fucking 14 karat gold toilet seat. You just shit down money. You ain't got
you were just
shit down money.
Bob, you were just praising Odell Beckham's closet. What am I missing here, B? Man,
that's what he's doing with his money. I'm saying that's what he's doing to spend his money.
He don't have to go out to get this lavish, closet.
No, he don't. No, he don't. I'll be mad if I was on his staff. Like,
he could have bought a couple of homes for somebody that's homeless.
He might already have. He might. We don't know. But hey, man,
shout out to work done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Florida State
doing all types of things. He's doing all types of things, man. Work is nice. Work is nice, man. I mean, but I just like to, see what people's thinking, where they head at sometimes. Because I be on my brothers and my sisters, they own companies, and I'm on their ass about shit. I always see, when they pull up with something new or move in another building or another house, I'm like, oh, I see you exploiting your employees very well. See you exploit them very well. I bet you're at the Motel 6 looking for vouchers. I bet you. I mean, yeah. But I'm glad that we all it's all good. Everybody have their own little ideas and things. Their perspective. You know what I mean? Well, So that's all. All I'm saying is how. Well, we know we're not in no democracy or whatever the case may be. But all I'm saying is, over the years, we've seen the greed has gotten out of control. You know what I mean? The greed is the whole ending what we're seeing with this homeless situation. The greed is also what we're seeing with this drug issue. The greed is showing the lowest levels of life in America. That's all part of the greed, And we have to help people. That's part of humanity. We help and deal with each other, but we just don't toss them to the side of the road. So because you got that power to shit on them, get out the way because you got a better setup than them. That's all I'm saying. We can't neglect the ones in need and the poor. That's all I'm saying. Obviously shoot for the stars, but we just can't neglect it because that's not going to be anything good for humanity, man. And we're not going to be here. We ain't going to be here forever.
I think that's a fair point, and I'm not denying that. You know what I mean? I think
I'm glad there's some humanity in you.
Hey man,
You're a Bulls fan, man. What'd you say? Bulls fan.
Hey, Bob, and to the B-side community, the B-side fanatics. I help out everybody that I'm possibly capable of helping. There's a difference between helping and what do you call it? Just giving certain things away, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's okay to give. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's as the Bible says, better to give than to receive.
Yeah, and I bet you know how to receive that write-off too when you go to your tax collector on certain things.
Hey, don't get mad.
That's smart though.
Don't get mad at me.
It's smart. You playing within the rules.
Yeah, I'm just saying the tax. You just got to have a good tax preparer. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't be going to H&R Block. You can't be doing your junk. You know what I mean? On tax cut. You know what I mean? And all that. I'm just saying. You got to get yourself a good tax preparer. Get your LLC. Take everything out your name. Put it in the LLC. Yeah, you be good.
Yeah.
You get all the tax breaks.
That's right. You just pay those taxes.
Pay them.
Tax stuff.
Pay them. Pay them.
Pay Uncle Sam. Pay Uncle Sam.
You know what I'm saying? One thing that's certain, death and taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Sammy have you out there.
Man.
Sammy have you on there like Chauvin on the net.
Man, they'll go right up in your junk and take every bit of it. You know what I mean? You go to the gas.
Yeah,
go to the gas station. Yeah. Ain't no money in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck. Who can I call? Who can I call?
You be at Costco and everybody wonder why you ain't pump your gas yet.
No doubt. Hey, you know what? We gonna end on this good note. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have the brothers in here, man. We've been away for a week, 2 weeks. I just had to, I had some pain. In my mouth. Wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was over here looking like Kanye West when he got in that accident and broke that jaw. I was swollen up like Kanye.
You threw the wire.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what the hell happened, man. But it was bad, man.
Man, like I said, Bob, you going soft on me, man. I can't believe you let a little toothache. You know what I'm saying? That's unbelievable, bro.
Whatever.
You get soft on me, man.
I know what my pain is. I know what my pain is and what I can endure. And that was a monster. You know what I'm saying? It felt like I had my own heartbeat going on in my jaw. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, with that in mind, DP, give us your handle, man.
What up, B-side fanatics? Hit your boy up. Dave Perkins King. You know what I mean? Just call me the guest on the next B-side podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Oh, hey, that's Petty Paul, ladies and gentlemen. It's Petty Paul.
Go Cubs!
Oh, I thought that said Cuba. I thought.
Go Cubs!
He with Fidel Castro.
I'm like, yo, I didn't know you was Cubano, man. But I thought, but it's Cubs. I'm glad you verified that.
That's why he had a cigar.
Yeah. See where. Oh, is that where you at, Dave? Are you out of the country?
No, I wish I was over in Cuba.
See, where can people reach you out for your handle, man?
See Nice on Twitter. See Nice on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And once again, check out the shoes, the summer kicks that'll keep you hot, looking fresh.
Yeah.
For the summertime.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Dave. Okay.
You got the wrong cat on the sneakers.
Haters gonna hate.
He wrong.
Haters gonna hate. You
don't know what's hot.
You don't want the old summer kicks. We talking about the new summer kicks. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, ain't that nice, man? He's wrong for that. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, you can always support the B-Side Podcast. Go to Venmo, Robs-Sellers-4. You can go to the Cash App, $ Robert Sellers, and you go to PayPal, man, BB Sales. Once again, go to the Cash App, go to Venmo, go to PayPal. Definitely, you're taking, willing donations, whatever you want to do. Come on, support the B-Side Podcast. We want to do some bigger things for y'all. But anyhow, hey, you can definitely check me out at AR Sales 2. You can check us out at the B-Side Podcast Q. You know, always shout out to my man C with the t-shirt. You can always go to AlecRoberts.com, get you some gear. We got some caps. We got, endangered species shirts, for us brothers and sisters out there. And all those want to support. It's all good. So once again, everybody, go to AlecRoberts.com on IG too. But anyhow, y'all, hey, thanks for coming out.
To the playoffs.
Oh,
Memphis.
There it is. Hey, till next time, y'all. Hey, we'll check y'all out next time. Peace.